What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 26 of our Barca Career Mode, and today we have a couple games where we have Sociedad in the league, Celta Vigo, and then Roma in the Champions League opener. Should nothing happen on deadline day, I would like to buy a center back, but I would like to move a player or two on because I want this to be kind of as realistic as possible. So, you know, it is what it is. But let's jump into this game here against Sociedad. It's been a tough start for us. We had Bilbao to start. We beat them, and then we lost to Villarreal. So, you know, take it one step at a time. I'm waiting for Dembele to come back. He's not coming back necessarily. He's kind of like blurred out currently and stuff. He's still working his way back to fitness, so we'll see. But yeah, first team's ready to go. Osimhen, Fati, Pedri, Doku, and then De Jong, Pogba, and then Dest, Garcia, Lacroix, Tierney. We'd like to buy a really big center back, but as I said, waiting for a player or two to be sold out before deadline day, guys. But let's jump into this. Sociedad Barca. Let's go. Nicely done. De Jong out wide to Tierney now, and Tierney can push forward. That touch was a little bit heavy, but did well enough to get it to Osimhen, and now here's Fati. And Fati can slide it through to Osimhen, and Osimhen slides it there to Doku. That's a great save. And we get the header on and back inside. Not quite, though the clearance wasn't particularly great, but they won the header there. But decent early chance for us. And naturally, I know the jerseys tight with one another, but they continue to pick them, and I continue to not pay attention to that particular thing until we're in the game, naturally. Can we get to this? We can. Here's Tierney. Pedri. Nice ball there. Here's Osimhen. Osimhen can continue to slide it forward. Doku back into Osimhen. He slides it across to Pedri. Oh, he scored. He's just squeezed that into the top corner. It looks like it's hit the post there. I think it was saved onto the post, but it still managed to squeak into the back of the net. It's an excellent hit from Pedri. And we do manage the breakthrough early on here. Comes out to Doku, slides it in one more time to Pedri, and he hits it, and it is saved. Or saved onto the post, I should say. Look at the curl on that. And that was going in, and I think he's just pushed it up, and then it goes in off the post. Galashian goal, but either way, Pedri scores the goal, and on a half hour, we are 1-0 up. Given away there. Find that through to Osimhen, we can. Osimhen finds it to Pogba, and Pogba does so well to get that out there to Fati, and it's Fati now, and Ansu Fati, good save. Going to come to us at the back post, but Doku can't quite keep hold of it, and that was a really, really big save by Galashi. Otherwise, they would be in a really, really tough spot going forward, 2-0 down. Oh, lovely stuff there. Isaac's on it, and he's kind of stepped back and slowed up strangely. He's got the pace, Isaac. I'm surprised he did that. And Oyarzábal's on it. He took that down brilliantly, and I've overstepped it. And Sociedad have scored. Oyarzábal with the strike. It's a great strike, and he's playing so well in real life at the moment. Playing really well for Spain as well. But this is a good ball out there, and I've just overstepped it here. The touch stuck to him. And the strike, I mean, not much more you can say. That is sublime. It's an excellent finish from him. Right into the corner, outside of the foot. A really, really good goal, but preventable on our end. And it's 1-1 here, a couple minutes into the second half. Corner set to come in for Sociedad. Gets clipped in. De Jong can get the header, but it's not going to come out to Doku, unfortunately. And that is a really, really good goal. Come on. Isaac with it. We concede 2 in 5 minutes. What a dreadful start to the second half this is. It comes back in on the corner. And he flips it up in the air and just turns with it. Look, comes to him. Flips it up in the air. And then volleys it into the bottom corner there. I mean, oh, it's a really good goal. I know we gave him the space there, but come on. Still very good. Flips it up. Something you see in FIFA Street. That kind of goal there, but Not an ideal start to the second half. Oh, come on. Nice play by Sociedad. He's managed to get that behind me, and he's hit the bar. How in the world has he snuck that ball in there? I will not know. But it almost turns into another goal for Sociedad. This second half, we have been very, very bad. Can we get this over the top to Doku? Might stick in bounds. What is that header? How in the world he won that? I don't know, but Doku's on it now. And Doku's on it. Slides it into Osimhen, and oh, what a save. Goalkeeper was readily alert there. As that pass is... Jesus, but... Man, that was a big opportunity. A really, really good save. He just came out early. As Sociedad, of all of a sudden, the passing is just... We're getting nowhere near it now. Here's Doku. Just pushing through. And Doku, look at that pass. Like, what do we do there? Oh, come on, man. Oh, the second half, if anything sums up this second half, it was that right there. I mean, he's all alone. Just got to get it to him. And that is what we come up with. Unbelievable. Is this going to come out to Doku now? And took way too long to get that pass out. Here's Shabazai. Gets it to Adeyemi. Fati now. This is the last chance, pretty much. And it comes to Fati, and he's going to have a pop, and that's just wide. And we are going to lose this game. An unbelievably bad second half. Couldn't get near them. They were just passing it all around us. We have things like that. We had that pass earlier as we get another one kind of pushed wide. Doku now, and Doku couldn't quite get it to that guy, but they've given it away here. It comes to Shabazai, and he goes from distance, and that's a decent save, and can't quite get to the rebound. It's 2-1 to Sociedad, and I don't know. I don't know what to make of that game. We dominated the first half, really, and then we had nothing in the second half, and they had those 2 goals. So it's as simple as that. Everything just stopped working in the second half. It was almost like we were found out. It's a very weird way to look at it, as Everton have offered $33 million for Dest. But yeah, just an awful second half. Just awful. And after 3 games, we have 3 points. And we can't do this for much longer going forward. But we're out here on deadline day, and we're waiting for a name or two to come in, or a bid or two to come in, of players we'd like to move on. The problem is, I said, I want to keep this semi-realistic. Barcelona, I mean, I could do it. If I were to spend $100 million on a center back, we would have spent $133 million in this window, or we would have spent $100 million in this window. We're about even in this window. But to spend $100 million doesn't seem... I mean, Barcelona may do it because they just continue to borrow from the banks, but that doesn't seem... We're trying to get this club back on track financially as well, as an offer's come in for Dembele for only $40 million. Yeah, so we're kind of just in that mode. I may just end up doing it and hoping to sell in January. We'll see if we can go another hour or two. I mean... Another offer for Dembele, so we may just do it and then probably work it in January back to where we want to get to money-wise. As I said, we would have only spent 100, not only spent, but for a club like Barcelona, they're just comfortable from the bank. And if we go to the wage budget, which is much, or way higher now, if we go down to here, you know, we would have spent like 60, 70 million. I think that's a pretty good window for a club this side trying to get back on track. Now, who we go for, I don't know. Koundé, between 73 and 102. Laporte, athletic, he's very quick. And pace is really big in this. When you have a very, very slow player, it's noticeable. Skriniar, I mean, Skriniar can do it. But I think Koundé's the guy. Let's go for him. At least he makes sense. Young, in Spain already, between 73 and I can just pay his release clause at 104. I'll just pay it. 104 is fine. We said we were going to spend 100 million on a center back. Looks like we're going to. And Jules Koundé looks like to be the guy. Disregard release clause and 115,000 pounds a week. I'm comfortable. Easy as that. Not much more you could do there. Not much easier than that. But it looks like we've bought in our center back. Jules Koundé. Bring him up the line. Where do we want to put him here? Trincao. And then we bring Koundé onto the team. Do I want him ahead of Lacroix? Lacroix is growing pretty well, so I'll give Lacroix the benefit of the doubt over Garcia right now. But, you know, that can always change. So there we are. Koundé into the team. So this year went right down the spine. Pogba, Koundé, Osimhen into the team this window. Into the first team, the starting lineup, essentially. But now we have to start producing results. Can't be having too many more of those games we just had against Sociedad as Real Madrid have bid for Pedri, which is just not going to happen. But, you know, it is what it is. But now we have to make it count as we have our youth squad stuff. Get rid of that. Another offer for Pedri, this time from Atletico Madrid. What do they think they're doing? Surely they know better than to go in and both of them know to come in and bid for that kind of for Pedri. They should just up and know better. But we're going through the international break, and then next we have who do we have? I do not remember who we have, but we also have Roma today, as we're hoping to go ahead and get off to a better start. We need a win here. We're playing Celta Vigo. This is a game we just have to win. And we can't fall any further behind after 3 games. You get your bad start after 3 games. That is what it is. And I got to change these jerseys all the time. I'm so tired of the jersey changing because the jerseys are just annoying. Do I do this and this? Would this work? I feel like this is just going to get messed up. We're on the side. What do we got? What do we do? We'll go with this and this. Alright, let's jump into this. Barca, Celta Vigo. Everybody's fit. Let's go. Stay young. Comes to Pedri now. Pedri can carry it forward. Great ball in behind here to Dembele. And Dembele slides it into Osimhen. Oh, what a save. That is an incredible save at the near post. Could not quite beat him in the end, but really good save. As this comes out to Dembele now. And Dembele finds De Jong. And De Jong goes from distance and it's wide. Pogba on it. He plays a really good ball there to Osimhen. And right in behind is Fati. And now Fati's away. And it comes to him. And Fati can slide it across brilliantly to De Jong. And it is 1-0. That was inch perfect. Timing had to be perfect to squeeze it through the defender and the goalkeeper to De Jong. And it was. And Fati gets the assist. De Jong with the tap-in. And it is a really good goal. It's an excellent pass to Fati, and as we said there, they had 3 players around, goalkeeper, 2 defenders, just squeezed it through the gap. And it's a tap-in for De Jong. And in 37 minutes, just like last time, we are 1-0 up. Can we get in the way of that? We can, just. Oh, Lacroix, bad giveaway. Koundé, his recovery speed there. Incredible. And we give it away, though. Got to stop giving the ball away. We got to get the ball out of here as it comes back. And I thought that green mark there when I was holding the right bumper was my player, and we concede right on halftime. I was moving him over. I was wondering why he wasn't moving, and then I realized too late that it wasn't my player. I got a new controller, so it's yellow now, and used to the blue or the red, the darker number. Just did not work out there. And it is 1-1 here, right on halftime. Here's Fatty. De Jong finds Pogba. Here's Pogba now, and he plays a good ball into Osimhen, and Osimhen gets around and he scores. Goalkeeper got a touch onto that, but Osimhen kept hold of it. And he finishes it off, and the new striker grabs us back the lead. Pogba with a good ball in here, and he gets a touch to try and go around him. Goalkeeper gets a touch, not enough of one. So it comes to Osimhen here, and he just smashes it into the empty net. A big goal. We retake the lead. 56 minutes gone. It's 2-1. Header comes right back to Osimhen, and he does so well to turn. And it's Osimhen here, and it's a good save. And Pedri can't quite get the header on. He's just been slammed into from behind, and he's not exactly a huge guy. And that kind of does it as it comes out to Fatty. And Fatty does well to keep hold of it, but he just couldn't get that ball across in time. Oh, nicely done. And Same, huge save. He's been an absolute pain all game long, that striker there. Big, powerful, quick. Gets into the right spaces as naturally stepped up wrong there. And Same again, he goes from, are you kidding me? Oh, FIFA, give me a break. I step up there, leaving Same, but we had pace to cover back, and he scores from 30 yards away off the bar. I mean, come on. Look at this. We have the space, we go to cover, and look at this strike. I mean, Jesus. Look at that. In off the bar. No chance for Ter Stegen on a strike 30 yards away. And we're 3-2 behind. In another game, we led 1-0 after a half hour or 40 minutes. And today, we just couldn't get out of our own way. And looks like we're going to lose again. And it's a lot of stuff like that. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do sometimes. Comes out there nicely. One more. Out to Fatty. We need a goal here. Osimhen stopped his run as Pedri's through the middle. Comes to Pogba. And get that out wide to Tierney. And Tierney, great ball in there. Osimhen. And it's blocked and just wide. Thought we might have it there. And Same goes off to a standing ovation because he's been excellent. And the goalkeeper comes and collects that corner, and it looks like that'll be it as they go short. Touched on heavy. Can we get that? We can, and we might have another opportunity there or here as Osimhen's on it. And Osimhen, top of the box here to Dembele, and Dembele has his shot blocked, and the goalkeeper comes way out and doesn't get really to it originally, but we don't win the header and we lose 3-2. So yeah. This season starting off very much how last season started off, and it's annoying. I mean, it is annoying. We're still betting in the team, obviously. I hate this Champions League thing. Nobody cares about it. Just get rid of it. We don't need it. Just get rid of it. There we go. But, I mean, it's just not good right now. Pogba's pace is at 71, but I can't tell you how slow he feels actually on the pitch. It's incredibly slow. Demir upset that he can't play regularly. Ugh. It's all starting to fall apart. How can it start to fall apart already? Interest in Hernandez there. Demir, he's a tough player to find spots for. It just is what it is. We're going to start Doku today, though. We're going to start Shabazlai. In midfield, we'll start Gravenberch. Roberto. I want to make changes. I don't want to do a ton of changes, but we'll do it. We'll get Demir onto the bench. Why not, bud? And then we'll roll with this team, I suppose. We'll get Gonzalez onto the bench. Ahead of Pogba, who I've been disappointed with to start, but, you know, it's just the start. We'll get him time to bed into the team. And then this young man up Villanueva, see if we can get him to some time. But here we are, Barcelona, Roma. Can we get a win today? At least do it in the Champions League, I guess. Corner set to come in. It comes in. Osimhen, can he get the header? He can, and it's in. Goalkeeper got a massive touch to that. He ought to be saving it, but he can't quite keep it out, and it goes in off the post anyway. And Osimhen grabs the goal. And an early start here against the Italian side. And that's just what we needed, but we've gone ahead in both games today. So, you know, we'll see how this goes, but it's a free header in the end. And the goalkeeper cannot keep it out. 1-0, 5 minutes gone. What is this? That is an incredible pass. Genuinely genius as that comes across and the effort is blocked away. That would have been some goal had that found a way into the back of the net, but that does. And it's 1-1. Kluivert with the goal. I love these Roma jerseys, by the way. Well, I kind of like them. I'm not sure of the pattern. If it were just a straight line, perhaps. But ball comes out. Header out. Not great. Doesn't come all the way back. It gets touched into Kluivert's path. And then, you know, naturally a goal from the edge of the box. We've conceded a load of those goals recently, it seems. And Roma have leveled it 1-1. Now to Doku. Nice touch from Doku now. And Doku can get toward the byline. Slide it across to Osimhen. Oh, you're kidding me with that save. Absolutely kidding with that save. Osimhen looked like he had a tap in at the back post. And in the end, he gets the save on it. Out to Roberto. Can we get another opportunity here? Comes into Doku. One more. Osimhen turns. Finds Szoboszlai. And now it comes to Gravenberch. And Gravenberch does well. And he slides it across to the Hungarian. And it is blocked away. Nice ball through the middle here. It comes to Gravenberch. Gravenberch is on it. He plays a really good ball out there to Osimhen. And Osimhen can get in front of Smalling. And it's Osimhen. Oh, good save with the foot there. That is a genuinely good save. Couldn't do much about that. That is just an incredible save. It's a good strike, good shot, good placement. Just couldn't do anything about it, but they go down the other end and score. It's Tammy Abraham, 2-1 to Roma. And today has just been dreadful. Just been dreadful all around. De Jong is chasing him, and Abraham makes one cut, and De Jong just doesn't notice until he's gone. It's dreadful marking from De Jong, but, I mean, God, we've been... These second halves have been so bad. It's a good ball here. Oh, come on with that clearance. Come on with that clearance. And they've scored again. Like, you can't be serious with that clearance. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Abraham gets another. It's 2 for him. What is this clearance? I mean, it was Araujo originally. I thought he was offside too, but it's Araujo originally. And, I mean, what is that clearance? Absolutely ridiculous. It's just normal things that get in the way. Normal things where it's just... Those things need to be cleaned up. It's just, you got to be able to just clear the ball properly. You got to be able to make easy passes. The game is after you enough on this difficulty, where they score from all over the place and the passing is excellent. You just the game, when it goes against you, it's going against you, and you can't help anything at this point. Look at that touch from Szoboszlai. Like, that is what I'm talking about. Insane, some of the things that are going wrong in this particular game right now. Or all day today, the game has just been difficult to grasp. Nicely done. It's out to Osimhen, and Osimhen's through on goal here. Osimhen, I mean, what is going on? Help me. Help me. There's no way. I mean, there's no way. Jesus. I had to make ultimate difficulty last game. Incredible to even keep up. The ultimate difficulty on this keeps up because nothing I do goes right. It's insanity. I mean, how bad was that effort? We had a Doku effort earlier. I mean, what in the world is happening? Nicely done. It's good play here from Roma, who, with a minute added on, are going to grab the win 3-1. I mean, we've been throttled at every turn today. We've taken the lead in all of these games and lost all of these games. And nothing is going right. I mean, some of the shots have been dreadful. The passes are not getting to where they need to be. It's been a really, really, really bad episode. And I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is. But it's driving me nuts. Yeah, competitor mode has to stay off. Player-based difficulty. Star players on the CPU AI team will have enhanced intelligence while they're being controlled. Player-based difficulty on? We're just going to roll with that. Star players will have enhanced intelligence while they're being controlled. I get that. Wouldn't that make... That would make sense, I guess. I don't know. User sim color. Gotta change that. Off the yellow. Hate the yellow. Go to red. But man, some of the stuff, it's just... It's insane. Maybe because we have this stuff up. Maybe we just have to go back to default. Because these errors... They're insane. Where's the first touch error? I gotta just lower that in general. It's just been absolutely awful. But we'll see as we go forward. As you can see, we're 15th after 4 games, and it's just another bad start. Last year we started really badly and came on late to win the Champions League and push within a couple points of maybe getting the title. We're going to have to do it again this year, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.